In this video, I have explained BuildMap rule and in the real-time projects how you are going to implement the BuildMap rule. If you like this video and if you want to implement this BuildMap rule in your laptop, you can request for the rule and BuildMap file. We are doing this as part of the community help. If you like this video, like the video and I'll also share this video with your friends, and don't go away like that. Create your impact on my video.
Now you are learning about exact requirements, how it will be there in industry as part of the build map rule implementation. So now let's assume that you have one source system data. This is a non-aggregated system data. Okay. In this non-aggregated system data, you are getting from the application, you are getting like username, is active or not, area name, and entitlement, okay, role name, permission, you are getting it. Okay.
Yes.
Now the requirement is by the time it loaded into the system, that time they want to create one column as a roles. They wanted to create by the time it loads into the system, they want to create one scheme, one attribute as a roles. Okay, and in that roles attribute for the each user, they want to, whatever they are reading. Like here they are reading entitlement, okay, area name. They want to have the area name, whatever the area name, and colon like this, and whatever the application that application name, and whatever the permission they have it. Here in this case, read permission should be there, and if some other write permission is the write permission should appear over there. That is the requirement. But
Okay.
one more requirement is they don't want to um, okay, they should not be, if it is a role name is a global administrator, he should not you should not have that user should not have, and that is where role is creating that time you should not have it. It can be empty.
Okay.
The requirement I am repeating you while you are reading this data.
Okay, sir.
After it is reading into the data sale point, once it's loaded, I should have a column called as roles. Okay, and here I, if it is not global administrator, that case I should have data like this. Is by that time it loaded in the sale point loaded data. I should have like this format. That is the requirement.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now
Okay.
what I have to load this data. So now what I'm doing, I'm configuring this data. By the time I'm going to okay, and when I'm loading, I'm going to write the build map rule. So this is my user ID and one other Richard is there, White Lab is there. This is the couple of users what will be there in the other ID system, correct? And now let's see that users are there or not. Otherwise mapping will not be happen, right? So I'm just double checking. To implement that implementation. I'm teaching you little depth. Okay, if you are not understanding, and if I am in a position, I'll think like this. I have to practice that what Sir has told, then I'll understand a better way. That's what I think. This is the Richard Johnson. This is the Richard Johnson. Okay, employee number is matches, and the next one is okay. This is the guy, and run search, and this is
Very
Mary
right.
Maria White,
Very right.
and other person is there. So when I am reading it, by that time it is going to have the correlation, and it will create a link. Okay, that is my intention. So now what I am doing, I am creating application, and here what I am doing here, I am WhatsApp app. Okay, and quickly I am completing task WhatsApp app. WhatsApp app. and what's a SAP group, and I can keep any name, and as per the design document what they give, and I came here and I'm selecting as a delimited file. I selected as a delimited file, and now what I'm doing, I'm giving this file path, and this is my file path, and I gave this file path, and I'm testing that whether I'm able to connect and all. Okay, and what is that comma? I should have comma, and I'm specifying comma, and I'm missing columns and all. Okay, missing attribute names. Actually, we should, once you have the attributes, it will not throw. Okay, and now what? And I'm doing the discover schema, and here is unique attribute is account ID, account name I'm giving here, and username is this one I'm giving here, and I'm trying to preview. I got it. So now what I want to have one more column is a role. I want to have the one more column is a roles, like that. Okay. So I'm creating this column. We are going to create man. This column we are going to create on the fly. So now if you see, the roles is coming as empty. Now my job is, and this is there, and anyway I know this account number and those are going to map. So that's the reason what I'm doing. I'm coming here, and I want to save time. So that's the reason I'm just going here, correlation, WhatsApp app, uh, group, and next is this one, and this is attribute base, and account number is there. In that system I'll have employee ID number, both are going to match, and I'm going to map, and okay, I created, and now I have selected, I should select this one, and once I selected it is going to come, and I saved this thing. Now WhatsApp app group came. WhatsApp app group came. Okay, now on the fly, I'm going to create that role. That is what I'm talking about it. So here this role sheet to create. Now I am writing a build map role. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a build map rule. I want to write a build map rule. So if I'm writing a build map rule, what is their common code? I'm not going to write now. So existing code, I'm going to reuse it as a critical code is there. That is where I'm going to write it. So whenever the critical code, that time I'll be writing that code. Okay, and now what I am doing here. So let me open my build map rule sample code, and till here my data will be present. I'm taking out all. Okay, I have taken as of now the till here we need a build map rule. I have created. Okay, and saved that rule. Now what I want to do? Now I want to get one by one. So this is a build map rule, delimited build map rule. Delimited file connector. This is the standard code where for all the rules we are going to have it, and we'll have a column as a columns and report. That is natural, correct? Now what I want to whatever you are getting. So if you observe from here, I can get, okay, when I do the map dot get okay, map dot is active. If I do, I'll get the whether it is active or not. Okay, now what I'm doing, first system dot println. I am writing a code. Suppose if I want to get the values, map dot that particular value I want to get it. So is active is there. If I do, I'll get this is active value, and I'm keeping in double quotation, and that is one thing. And if I do all the values, I'm just going to give whatever the values I want. So I want to get a role name and one by one thing. So is active is there, and role name is there. and I got the role name. It is going to print role name. First, whether you are able to get, you are seeing here role name, and here is active. Uh, and next entitlement name and entitlement name. Okay, I got all the values. Okay, now what I wanted to say that, and whatever I am reading, okay, whatever this value I'm reading, that value. So if you see in the file what is there, and if you see in this file what is there, it is going to have this is active like this is there, but I want to set as a boolean. So to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this value. Okay, and I'm creating active is equal to, if it is active, whatever content is coming as active, here it is coming active, right? So double is equal to equals, I'm going to keep whatever I'm reading it equals, and the object, my object is this one, map dot equals. Okay, and there is so if it is checked like this, and what it is, here when you run this code, that time what it is, when you are loading, okay, when you are aggregating, that time what is the value is that is going to come here, that is you are using with the equals method. So it is going to keep the value of that okay, is active status. Is active status is going to update. Okay, now is active status is going to update, and I'm keeping a semicolon, and it's been setted. Is active or not? So I want to get other things, role name, those things. Is active. Is active. I got it. Role name and role name. I got it. And other values. What other things? Role name, area name. I want to get it. So three things I want to get it. And now I can't write whole the code at a time. So better to, okay, this role is going to always return map. So I'm keeping a map. So I have written till here. Okay, I did not complete it. I just created a map. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to deploy this code. How the execution is occurring, I'm going to see that. Okay, and okay, this is my build map rule. And wherever the build map rule is, okay, let's assume that I am taking this build map rule. Okay, this is a build map rule, and I am specifying this code here, and I'm observing here. Okay, this is delimited only. So what I'm doing here, I want to deploy this code, and now if you write whole code, you can't imagine, right? Like we don't whether it is going correctly or not. Those things and all will get a doubt, right? So that's the reason what I am doing. Partially I am writing, and I am going to deploy this code. I wrote this code here. Okay, and this is where I came here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to deploy this code, and now, okay, let's see that. I am deploying this code into the SailPoint. Okay, now this is my role, and I'm just verifying this role has come or not. So I came here and I'm trying to observe here. So this is the way, and I kept here build map rule. and I kept here, and I saw here, and I'm trying to see my code has come or not. Okay, and now when I execute, this value should come, and here this value is come, and by default it is going to return map. Okay, now I want to apply this rule. This rule I want to apply to our work WhatsApp group. Okay, and now I'm coming here, and now my rule is this one. I'm verifying here, and now what I am doing it build map rule. I need not to aggregate. Okay, I just saved here. Okay, I just saved here, and what I can do, I can come to the AWNF console and I can run. I need not. Okay, what I can do, and I can do preview. Then and then also this rule is going to get executed. So now, how do you say that? See, this rule is got executed or not? You are seeing, right?
So,
Okay, and what is if interviewer ask, you can say that build map rule if you want to test. You need not to run the aggregation task. You can do the after you implemented this rule. After you configure this rule, you can do the preview. Then also this rule is going to get executed. You need not to run the aggregation task. And one strong statement will help them to understand this guy is already worked in the technology. These things will come by practice only. And if you keep number of practice, that time only you can say you can do good. Otherwise, we can't answer in interview in the panic mode. You can't answer. Okay, now it is there. And now what I did, I have written here. Now what I'm printing this this value also. Okay, and I'm keeping here. Are you able to follow me?
yes.
Okay, and now I'm doing here is active is there, and I am keeping this value. By this time what I have to get, I had to get a boolean or something like this, right? And I'm keeping one like this, and I saved here, and I'm saving here. I need not to save also. I came here, and now and I came here, and I came here, and I ran this task. Okay, and now if I come and see, I should see that value true or false like this. See, so write a statement is a what is difference between a build map is build map rule and a customization rule. If they ask, okay, to test that rule while implementing the rule, we need not to run the aggregation task. We can do the preview. From there, you can tell write that point, and end of the day we will have the 5 10 points and we'll show to somebody. Okay, and this is one
Okay.
thing. Okay, now what I want to show, now I came here, and this rule is ready. I'm moving further, so this rule is executing. Okay, now what I want to do, so I got these values one by one. Now I'm going to verify that is active has come. My requirement is I want to verify, I want to have the rules. So I have these rules and all. And so now I want to, whatever it is assigning outside, I want to keep it in one of the variable. So now what I am doing, string and is active, that values I'm fetching is equal to, and these values are there. Okay, and is values are there. Okay, and the role value, those things and all I kept it. And the role is there. And I got the values. Okay, now I got this all this. Now my requirement was if the role is contains If the role contains a global administrator, this role is global administrator, that time don't do anything, correct? So for
Yes.
the reason what I am doing, I'm going to, this is the role
Oh,
name, and better you keep this like this. Okay, role administrator. This is my role administrator, and this is my role administrator. W is equal to, and equals, and equals ignore case, and that role name is this one. And now what I am doing, I am, this is the role administrator, I am verifying it. I said if it is not, okay, that's the reason what I'm if it is not, so that time I want to do massaging of the data. So I want to do massaging of the data. For that, what I am doing, I want to create one role or something. Okay, and I want to create a new okay, massaging of the data. Whatever I'm getting here, this is the role name I'm getting. So the role I'm modifying it. Okay, whatever I read it, I'm not adding on that role in a new group. I actually in the schema I added a roles like this, and okay, I want to, okay, now I massaging I want to do it, and this is my role. Actually, technically we should keep the role is R is small letter, and here also this is also small letter, and this is my role. And now what I'm doing, string dot format is the string dot format, and now using string dot format I am applying approach. Okay, what is that? I am giving, okay, I can keep format things like okay, here what I'm doing, I'm colon, I'm doing substitution letters, and I think you know this one, right? How it works. String formatter, how it works, you know?
yes.
Okay, okay, we'll discuss that. Yeah, actually, it is going to substitute that values. It's going to substitute,
Oops.
and we will see that. And three values are there, and now one by one value is there. One is area name.
Yes.
One is area name is active. I want to get is active is already there. I want to get area name. This is the area name. I want to get area name, and this is the area name. And this is area name small letter. Okay, I got this area name, and role name. Here is a capital letter. Here is a, here I changed earlier capital letter. Now earlier I kept it wrong. R as capital letter, so I changed it here. And now I want to have all the parameters. One is area name and comma. What it is going to be, you will understand automatically. Entitlement name, and a role name, and I'm keeping the, so I got this thing. Now what I want to do here, if it is now in the map, and in that map dot put is there, in the map dot put, and I have a role, and here I came here, that attribute name is role, comma, this role, and I get the semicolon. So now if I do this thing, what it does, it is going to be print out there. Now in the when you are implementing, if you want to see what exactly going, that time what you can do system.println, and map you can do, and map you can do, and now after creating a map, you are doing, Okay, what I do, I print here, and map. What are the map is there? Whatever you are returning, that map I am seeing here, map. Okay, after role. After sometimes if you are getting error, you are going to see that after role adding, after roles adding. Okay, and I want you to see that how it is appearing. That's the reason what I am doing. I am printing here what it contains this thing. So what exactly it happens? It will going to keep row area name and these characters and this area entitlement name and these characters and this name you are going to give it. So now system.out.println, system.out.println and println and I'm keeping as a role and I kept here role and plus is there and I'm keeping a semicolon. Okay, and now what I'm doing, I'm taking this code and my rule is this rule only, right? And
Yes.
so I'm taking all the things and so this is my code. Okay, this is my code and BuildMap rule is there and I'm overlapping here. Okay, and now what I'm using a deployment accelerator. That time when I do this thing, it is going to deploy into the SailPoint. So, so if I want to execute that rule, what I can do preview from there itself. I can see that. See, it has created a message like this, see, for each and every time, and every time it is running, and
Global administrator.
okay, and three values are there. So three times it's going to get executed, and if it is global administrator, is not going to show, and other times it should show here. Okay, he is active and role name is there, and what you have to see after. Okay, but I printed a map, so that is the reason it is showing me two times. Okay, and so now, so I have this each time it is calling, and after that, so is active is there. Let me. Okay, I got some error, and now this is the rule, and what is the exact error? We'll see here, and now. Is active. Okay, let's see that. Okay, now what I'm doing, and this is my role, and role name is there, map is there, and this is the role name, and I kept here, and I'm updating here, and the role here. Okay, I'm keeping here. I saved here. Now I'm saving one more time. So I came here. I'm executing this role. I can do preview. That time this role is going to get executed. What is this role output? Role means error. Role output. Roles and role output. I'm trying to see is there any error I can get it. Okay, let's go and see that. Hmm. And happen role. This is the role. Okay, this is the. Okay, I have to keep on a map, not in the role. Okay,
Okay,
I
sir.
am going to apply in the map, not here. The on the map, whatever the map is, that on that I am going to apply it. Now I'm coming here and I'm doing preview. See, it has been updated here. And if it is a global administrator, only kept as a global administrator. If not, it's kept as a messaging underscore WhatsApp and all like that.
Okay.
Okay, now if somebody asks you what is a build map rule, you can say that build map rule if you wanted to, you can no need not to run as part of the aggregate task. You need not to aggregate. You just do the preview. That time also that rule is going to get executed. Okay.
Okay. Clear, sir.
And now what I'm doing, I am running this data. I'm loading this data. This is WhatsApp group and now I want to run the aggregation task, and this is my aggregation task and account aggregation and account aggregation WhatsApp group, and this is the aggregation group.
So,
And if you want to correlate existing identity, you can do that. And the
dedicate
delta aggregation if you want to say, so the delta aggregation, and when you are loading what is
set
happening,
all
if you want to see, you're going to specify that. Now I am
changes.
executing it. Okay. As of now, I ran multiple times. That time it is not going to create accounts. See, if though I ran multiple times, and see, and now when I run this thing, and that time it is going to get
Understand.
executed. When I run this is okay. When I run this thing, that time it is going to get executed. Okay, and I saved this thing. Okay, I
And
can.
this correspondence
Okay,
support, sir.
okay, okay, and I did this. Okay, let's remove it. This character is not allowed. What is this account aggregation? I mentioned it. Okay, and I saved here, and I'm executing this thing, and I'm executing here, and okay. So I can see the task, what is happening, and this is where it is executed. And we have a correlation task. It's going to be correlated. I'm coming here and I'm observing a Richard Johnson. So if I come here and I clicked on here and I clicked on here and I'm going to see the 3 accounts. If I come and see, I can see values like this. See?
Okay.
Okay, this is the
Okay.
way it's going to create a BuildMap rule. I want you to practice,
Sure, sir.
do good, and do the interview. Okay, okay, we'll catch
Okay,
you
sir.
tomorrow. I will cover about customization rule
Sir.
also.